He's trained by the team at Meitzman Fight Gym with an official weight of 85 kilograms. He has a record of 1 fight for 1 loss. Hailing from Papua New Guinea, but fighting out of Thunderdome in New South Wales. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Floyd. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He's trained by Lucas Brown from PT's Gym with an official weight of 84.9 kilograms. He has a record of 1 fight for 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
Well, what we know about Matty the Jedi Floyd, we saw from his first fight, he's an aggressive fighter. He's going to come ahead, and I think he's going to be on Paul Ben's chest, and they're going to fight this fight in a phone box.
Well, scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds. We know that Matt Floyd is in shape, and again, very impressive on his debut at Thunderdome 34, and he's going to try and continue that good momentum when he faces Paul Ben right now at Thunderdome 35.
Well, you can see that Matty the Jedi Floyd is the owner of Pinky's Gym, and he's got a big support crowd here. He's trained by Clay. He's got Lucas Brown in his corner.
He's looking to go to the body early.
Yeah, you can see that this is where Matty likes to fight. On his chest, he likes to pressure him. He doesn't mind taking a punch to give a punch. He's a tough guy.
He's looking to close the distance, as you said, Paul, and not much space so far in the first 40 seconds of this one. And then warning from the referee.
Which I'm not sure what for. The only problem when fighters can do that, for the viewers that watch at home, by getting too close, you smother your own work, and it doesn't allow you to generate enough power and the torque to be able to throw punches that can obviously cause damage. And that's why I'd like to see Matty just take half a step back before he
Give himself a bit of space, because he has got skills. We've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw it going the distance with Ivan, and you can see him there.
Neutral corner, referee's had enough and saying, I don't want any more of these shenanigans. He's going to warn both fighters, I believe. No, he's only warned Matt Floyd. Interesting.
Yeah, I think
but he's the one closing the distance, isn't he?
Yeah, I think that's just...
Oh, nice punch there by Matt Floyd. Paul Ben takes it well.
Yeah, he's taken a couple of right hands. So Matty Floyd, you know, last fight, as I said, he made his pro debut, donated all his money to charity.
Exactly.
He's running great children's programs down at Pinky's Gym. So if you know Connor area, look up Pinky's Gym and get down there, especially the youth. He's running youth programs. They're free. They send limousines down. You can call him, or Taylor, I think, his partner's name. It's just a good story of what boxing can do for the community.
It puts a lot back in, doesn't it? Nice body shot as we say that, right in front of our commentary position. Nice work there by Matt Floyd. He's the busier of the two so far.
Yeah, he's the aggressor. He's just come forward, and you can see he wants to fight.
And you can hear the crowd reaction when he lands a punch.
Absolutely. And you can see here, he doesn't want any breaks. He just wants to keep working. He just wants to keep working in there. And you see there...
He goes up close and tries to give himself space to throw that punch, doesn't he?
Absolutely. And that's where I'd just like to see him just get that little bit of a step back. Because you can see when he boxes from a bit better distance, his punches, even there, on his way in, his punches are landing a lot better.
It has been quite an ugly first round in the phone box sort of sense, as we expected. So, but he's doing what he needs to do.
Yeah.
That's it, round one.
Into round one.
Yeah,
and it looks like he's trying to wear Paul Ben down as well.
And it comes back to, we've seen it earlier tonight in Bryce Rouleau's last fight. That was Bryce Rouleau's style. You know, he was a workhorse, and you can see here, Matt's...
It's near the start of the fight, this one, and again, nice movement to avoid the punch of Paul Ben and land one of his own.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to he wants to be on the chest. He doesn't want to lose the skill, but he's got very good skill. And if he takes that step back, he could use his skills a bit better than what he's doing at the moment, but he's still doing exactly what he needs to do to be winning this fight.
I think he's got a small cut above the left eye, and I believe it was from a head clash.
It will be interesting to see what the ref's call is on it. I'm not sure why there was a break and why there was a warning. I think that was very premature at the start of the fight.
Yeah, he probably saw where it was heading. He's a very experienced referee, and he was the head of the commission for several years as well, so he loves being back in the ring.
He might like being back in the ring a bit too much, Brett. He wanted a bit more of the show time. You can see here both boys obviously just working in close. And there's some nice movement from Paul Ben, who, give him credit, his game. He's come over here from New South Wales. As I said, with what Tony Toll's been able to do, flights were cancelled, changed. A bit more about that with Still's fight next, or when she's coming up.
Situation in the world, and you ain't coming home for a holiday, are you?
Yeah, so Tony's done so well to get the fight over the line and get him here. And you can see this is one of those fights that's just a real work. You've got to have good fitness, because these types of fights, Brett, with body on body and pushing and shoving and being in close, it just drains so much out of you. And that's it. This is only scheduled for 4 rounds, but it's a nice straight right hand.
That was a nice punch there by Floyd.
And the ref's having a look at Paul Ben's face, his eyes, to see what it
seems all right. He seemed to take it well, but it was a lovely punch there. Another one following up.
And you can see Matty Floyd, he just throws punches. He's very fit. He does a lot of training, and he will just throw punches and punches and punches. And I'm sure you can hear through the microphone effects, the crowd shouting Jedi.
Surprised I aren't chanting use the force.
I can't actually say I've ever watched a Star Wars movie, so I'm not sure.
What? You never watched Star Wars?
I have never watched a Star Wars.
You're killing me.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to give them all to you to watch, because you're killing me right now. But on to the fights again. You don't understand why he's called the Jedi. Pace has slowed down a lot in round 2, but as you said, Matt Floyd looks the busier and the fitter of the two.
Yeah. And the thing that's good about Matt, what he's doing, is when he's getting close, he's not shy to throw just body shots. And those take their toll. They do wear the opponent down, and even though they might not look like they're big shots from the screen, they do wear...
They add up. Yep. They're adding up.
Accumulation of punches is what wears them down. And you can see at the moment that Paul Ben, he looks a bit tired.
Uppercut. Yep. Uppercut. That might have hurt him.
Yeah, he's hurt.
That was a beautiful uppercut by Matt Floyd, and he's following up with a flurry of punches. Going to the body now, going up top. He's looking at the mouth guard has come out, and the referee calls a count. He seems all right, but he was taking a lot of punishment.
Well, he's going to get a nice 8 count here, because he's going to get his mouth guard washed after the 8 count. So he's going to get a nice break.
Matt Floyd wants to jump all over him right now. Yeah, here we go. Stay there.
Yeah, he's just got
called that one beautifully.
Yep. And that might, he looks like he's actually okay. He doesn't look like he's sat down, but
he does. But
I think Matt's going to get on him.
Yeah, and he runs out of time to do so. Right at the end of round 2, and he's taken fully control of that. That all started from a beautiful uppercut, and then he just followed it up with relentless pressure, and that's his game, isn't it?
Yeah. And the good part about that uppercut was he threw it from distance, Brett.
Here it comes, and bang!
See, his best punch he threw from distance before he smothered his own work.
Yeah.
And then he was able to go to town.
That stung him, and then he starts following up, and then I just want to see whether he actually spits out the mouth guard or he knocks it out.
Yeah,
that was a bit on the back of the head.
Yeah, I think
it's still in there. Oh, we didn't get to see it, but it came out not long after that.
I think it might have been a tactical breather there, Brett.
Oh, strategy, you don't mind it. There we go. You're going to see it again, following up. Nice work there by Matt Floyd. That one's a little bit behind the head, but the rest of them are all clean. Sometimes, again, it happens in boxing. Oh, no, uppercut, and that's probably what forced the mouth guard out.
Yep.
Very nice. Round 3. Matt Floyd putting on a dominant performance so far.
Absolutely.
It was ugly in the first round, but he's cleaned it up and then taken control.
Yeah. And you've still got to
Wore his
remember
opponent
that
down.
something that we're not giving Matt a lot of credit for in this fight, it's only his second pro fight.
Exactly.
He only turned pro on the last Thunderdome, and he's only been training for, you know, a couple of months before
Fighters in
that.
similar position because this is also Paul Ben's second fight, but the only thing is he lost his debut.
Yeah. And that's why, again, evenly matched fights, that's what we want to see. And
Even
Tony Tolk is
experience.
the man at that.
I've seen it so many times where they can turn it around. Oh, that was a nice punch there by Ben. Best
Yeah.
punch of the fight for him.
Yeah, and you can see Matty with using some experience to just tie him up.
That's what the fighters need to do at this sort of level, you know. It's, once they get hurt or take a punch, you can tie your opponent up and reset. We don't see it enough,
No, and
especially with inexperience.
Absolutely. It's something that I've called a few times tonight, Brett, but I will say it again. The fights tonight so far haven't changed.
Momentum.
Yep, they've changed. Once they've been on the path, they've stayed on that path. The job of a fighter is to work out ways to counteract what's happening, what's working, what's not. And at the moment,
He's finding a home for the uppercut, isn't he?
absolutely, and he's finding a home for the way he wants to fight. He wants to be on his chest.
Stiff jab.
Yep.
He
wants to be
senses it.
pressuring it. Yep. And at the moment, Paul Ben's just not doing enough to stop Matt Floyd from coming in.
He's just hanging in there to survive at this stage.
Yeah.
He's thrown a couple of wild punches, and again, if they land, hope for the best, but it doesn't look like he's phasing Matt Floyd at all.
And that's why I'd like to keep seeing Matt continue to go down to the body, because I think that's what's going to wear him down. And although at the moment, as you said, he might be in there to survive, with accumulation of body shots, it doesn't matter how much you're in there to survive, they take it out of you. So that's what I'd like. If I was in Matt's corner, that's what I'd be imploring him to do, to just keep going down to the body, especially in here, just those short jabbing, you know, stiff punches, just some hooks.
And it looks like that Matt Floyd has got a ton of energy left in him, where Paul Ben doesn't look like he's got enough energy left in him. It's like he's struggling to even raise his hands.
Yeah, well, Matt Floyd, we know.
He's wore him down. Again,
Yeah.
not saying he didn't come into the fight in shape. I just think that Matt Floyd has done a great job wearing him down.
Absolutely.
And that's his game.
Well, we saw that, didn't we, in the heavyweight fight?
Certainly did.
He weighed and weighed and weighed and weighed, and eventually that weight takes its toll. And that's why I said I'd really like to see Paul Ben, move around, change his angles. Don't just go straight backwards. Change your angle so that then he can try to get to the centre ring, which he's actually doing now. And this is the first time he's pushing Matty Floyd back. But once again, Matt Floyd's been able to turn that around and end up in centre ring.
Final 10 seconds of the third round of this one. Paul Ben taking on Matt Floyd, and Matt Floyd putting on a dominant performance so far through 3 rounds.
Let's give it the third round.
Yeah, so another round in the books for Matty Floyd. Although it looks like he might be, and you can see Ruben there slapping his opponent, imploring Paul Ben. Look at him. Telling him that he's only got 1 round to go and he's probably 3 rounds behind. So he's got to pull out something special in this round. And Matt Floyd might look like that he's leaning over and taking some big deep breaths, but he is fit. He trains hard. Knowing Matt the way that I know, he'll probably go for a run after this fight.
Looking at both corners as well, it's a stark difference. Again, Matt Floyd looks pretty fresh. Paul Ben a little bit tired, but let's see what he can come out. I expect him to sort of have the best effort in the first, 10, 20, 30 seconds of the final round, and we'll see what he can pull out.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see. Look, we think that Paul Ben's quite behind on the scorecard, so
absolutely.
he's got to come up with something different, and that's what fighters need to understand. What's he going to do different that he hasn't been able to do in the first 3 rounds to see whether he can change the momentum of the fight? And it looks like he's at least coming forward. You know, for the first 10, 20 seconds of this fight, he's trying to walk his way forward, but once again, Matt's just the stronger of the fighters, and he's been able to turn it around and get the fight back to where he wants it.
Trying to keep him going. This follows up nicely with that right. Sort of wasn't really a jab, it's like put the hand out there, then bang over with the right hand.
Yeah, and you can see both boys are starting to get a little bit sloppy. You can see.
Oh, nice punch there. That was Penn's best fight,
Yeah,
punch of the fight.
Oh, and he went for it
Followed
again.
up again.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for in the final round. And
Well,
I thought it happened earlier than it did, but he's trying to come out with it now.
Yeah. There's no point
that's
going
it.
wondering, is it? He's come over here. He didn't come in for a haircut. He came here to fight. His game is tough. He's trying to walk forward now, but he is behind on the scorecards. He's going to... Oh, that's a big right uppercut from Matty Floyd.
Yeah.
And again, this is where you just want some jabs and some body shots. Jabs, 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 and then body shots. You can see now that Paul Ben's just trying to swing wildly now. He knows that his only chance is to land some really big shots. And he's just happy. He's almost got his hands down waiting, and then he's just taking a big swing.
See? Avoided that punch nicely and then countered with one of his own that landed quite nicely.
Yeah, Matt's got some very good skills. And sometimes it's just, as I said, for
Uppercut.
me, it's just a bit of smothering his own work, but it's only his second pro fight. He's only going to improve.
Only going to get better.
Yep, he's bringing a big crowd with him here from Pinky's gym. So he's look at that, three nice jabs. So when he sits behind the basic punches, look at that.
Great punch, and
Nice
Ben took it
counter.
well.
Yep, nice counter shot. And it set it up from the jabs. There it is again, nice counter.
Oh, he's wobbled him there. He might finish it just before the end of the fourth and final round. He's going after it to try and get the finish. He's only got 9 seconds to do it, but I think that he's going to run out of time.
Yeah, that was a nice right hand. The mouth guard's out again, but the ref's not going to stop it here.
Oh, there you go. At that 20 more seconds or 10 more seconds, that fight would have been finished and over.
Well, have a look at Paul Ben there. He's gone to the corner. He's exhausted. He's hurt. That's a great win for Matty Floyd and his fans.
Look at the replay here.
Look at this right hand on the chin. Hands down.
Hands, yeah, that was fatigue. And then bang, oh, uppercut. Look at that. That's the one that hurt him. And then almost finished it, but just ran out of time. But great performance by Matt, the Jedi Floyd. Got to get you to watch Star Wars, Paul Morrison.
cardio showed, again, you're in tremendous condition, and again, you took your dominant throughout the 4 rounds. What is next for you? Keep playing as a great message. We love to see you here at Thunderdome. Again, look, you do a lot of good work outside of the gym as well, and we've got a lot of great support here. So anything else you want to say about what you outside the ring, and also the support you've got here at Perth for us here?
Genuinely, I think I'm with the kids. We come up with my friends for our people all out there. All about Floyd, boys don't want to have some fun here, so I'll go on that race and I'll do it again. That's my, I really else man, so I'll punch on Floyd.